What's up, y'all? Another day, another video, man. So check it. Hear me out. I'm gonna say something really important. Y'all have to understand this. All the diseases that been happening, Corona, Ebola, Monkeypox, anything, they want to shut everything down. But guess what? Nobody is not helping everybody to stand up and fight the disease. They want to shut everything down. It's here. It's coming. But I'm going to tell y'all something. What's really going to take place? What's going on right now is the monkeypox. With that being said, since the monkeypox is here, things going to get way worse. The monkeypox is going to be worse than COVID. I promise you that. And I'm going to tell you why. They're going to shut everything down. The whole U.S. going to be shut down real soon. The whole U.S. is going to be shut down on a lockdown. And when it happens, you better get your food, plant your food, grow it, get everything you need, because they coming. They shutting everything down. Most people don't know too, is that when they shut things down, they start to go out anyway. But if they shut everything down, most of y'all gonna be looking real stupid, crying, begging, wishing you can go back to work. It don't happen like that. If they shut everything down, they shutting everything down. What you gotta understand is this. This new disease is killing mostly some people. 2-3 people already got it in the US, maybe more. But they talking about all the bisexuals and gays and all that already getting it and stuff. I'm gonna tell y'all something. The world is gonna get worse and worse and worse. All the diseases we have, all the strain of corona and monkeypox we all be having, all the disease that's coming to the US is coming to an end. Why do you think this whole world got so many bacteria and chemicals? Why do you think this whole world, not even this world, this universe, why do you think this whole universe and world have so many coronaviruses and monkeypox and diseases? Let me tell y'all something. How the corona started, it came from China, right? But guess what? Y'all have to understand this. All these diseases, this been going on. This been going on decades ago, way before we was born. This been going on. They don't want to tell us. I'm going to wake y'all up. I'm going to put y'all on some real shit. The corona, the monkeypox, Ebola, the diseases, even the new upcoming diseases that's going to come here. Listen, the monkeypox is not the only disease out here. They're going to get, listen, it's going to be more diseases. Listen, y'all, forget about monkeypox. Let's worry about the upcoming listen, it's going to be something worse than monkeypox. Worse. I promise you. You don't believe me? All right, watch. It always happened. Because before there was the monkeypox, what happened? It was no disease. We still had COVID, dealing with COVID. So when monkeypox came, that's it. It's going to get worse. I'm trying to tell y'all. This been going on for decades. They don't want to tell us. They're not telling us this. No, they're not telling us this in the news. They're not telling us that All the diseases that have been going on in this earth happened a long time ago before the COVID. They're not telling us this. They only telling us what's about to take place soon. That's already taken place. They're trying to tell us that what's already taken place, like the COVID, the Ebola. Now it's monkeypox. Y'all need to start taking care of yourself and start going in within and stop believing what people got to tell you. They only want to tell you what's going on in the now and what's going to go on in the future and what's about to take place. Fuck the media and fuck the news. Most of the time, they don't want to tell us nothing that's going on. They don't even want to tell us what happened back then. How come you never hear on the news that how come they don't talk about what's going to happen in the future and what's going to happen like way before, like before it was monkeypox? They ain't say nothing about monkeypox because it ain't really exist. In Africa it did because that's where it come from. So for example, before it was COVID, they knew COVID was there. They knew COVID was coming to the U.S. But now they just now telling us that, yep, COVID just came to the U.S. But it's like they give us a little story about the COVID happening in China, but it's like they're late. They're now just telling us. They're now just telling us monkeypox happening. They don't want to just tell us like, listen, let me tell y'all something. Before it was monkeypox was already existing in Africa. They ain't tell us that. That's crazy. They ain't tell us that monkeypox happened. It's like every disease that hit the US, they put it on the news. But if it's a disease in Africa or China, they're not gonna tell us in the news, which is stupid. They ain't gonna tell us. They only going to tell us a little bit about it. A little bit, but it don't count. They'll tell us like there's COVID in China and we don't know how it's going to spread. Or they'll say Africa have monkeypox and the whole continent is in trouble. So guess what? They never tell us that. They tell us it, but they don't tell us the whole story about it. They never tell us the whole story about COVID and monkeypox. Like I said, before the disease hit the US, they only going to give us a little bit of information. They don't want to tell us the whole story because they think we're going to get scared. They think we're panicking. They think we're going to get paranoid. They think they scared that we're going to be scared to go on a shutdown. They don't want to scare us. Like, we already know what's going on. We've been knowing what's going on in this world. We've been knowing it was plenty of diseases right before the COVID. They just didn't want to tell us. They're not even telling, listen, the news is not even telling us that what happened back in the day. Listen, back in slavery in the 80s and 70s and 90s, I bet it was worse diseases right now. I'm trying to tell you. Back in the 90s, 80s, 70s, 60s, 50s, it was worse. It was worse COVID. It was worse It was worse diseases. Worse. But then they're going to go on the internet and the media and tell everybody that this happening and this already entered the U.S. and stuff like that. But they don't really want to tell the whole information before it got here. So if we have a new disease that's coming out, for example, if it's a new disease going to come out next year or this year, and say if it come from Australia, right? It's a disease coming from Australia. They're not going to even tell us about it. They're going to tell us a little bit of story about it, but they ain't going to tell us about what's going to happen, what it would do, which is stupid. They're only going to give us a little information because they don't want to scare us. But at the same time, we know what's going on. Even the news know it been happening. Even the news know we had plenty of diseases back in the day. Fuck COVID and fuck monkeypox. Let's worry about back in the day. This shit been happening. They don't want to tell us. Trust me. How come you think how come you think people in the hospital be getting cancer? How come you think people in the ER? How come you think people listen, people back in the 1800s, back in the 70s, 60s, all those people that's been having cancer, it's from a disease that's in the air. This been going on. I'm trying to tell y'all. This gonna be it, y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all on my next video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm gonna try to drop videos every month, every other month, because I don't want to be on here every day. And the reason why I'm on here every other month, because I'm trying to figure out new plans and new foundations and new I don't know. I'm trying to have a plan what I can drop on my channel. So, and like I said, this channel is about science. Fuck music. Fuck being a rapper. Fuck the rap shit. I'm just gonna focus on being a YouTuber. And if it ever get to the point where I need to drop some music, it'll be that. I'll let God control that. Only He know when it's the time. So catch y'all on my next video, y'all. My next video I'm gonna drop, you just gonna have to find out. Make sure you subscribe. If you subscribe, I'll subscribe to you. If you subscribe, I might even cash app you. So, hey, you never know.